I love my job.
So look, in my other video that I did today, I was just talking about shame and how it actually can play a useful role in one's life. And these police officers clearly do not understand this.
Someone in a green jacket and a beanie.
What about this? You want to get tased? Yeah, then cut out. You want to get tased?
Don't do it.
Because not only are they literally terrorizing an older woman who clearly, not only is she older and defenseless and of no threat whatsoever to these younger able bodies who are outside the door, who have lethal weapons and non-lethal weapons on them as well, and who also have training and who should know better because they're adults. But this woman was also going through a mental crisis, and they couldn't send the proper team to them, which is part of what we need in terms of what we do to fix law enforcement. We need to have other people than just police officers going to handle everything, right? But at the end of the video, we see how the police department was like, oh, well, I know that seemed kind of rough, but technically what we were doing was within policy guidelines. So in other words, who cares? We don't care how this looks at all. So what? We have the power. We're in control. We're the authority. Just sit back and take it.
I'm going to kick this door down and rip you out of there.
It's right here, son.
Ready?
Yep.
I
love my job. She got 4 felonies off of that ordeal. We just told her to leave. Look at my heart rate. I am amped. Play stupid games, you're going to win stupid prizes. I love my job.
And then that woman's sitting there smiling, laughing like, I love my job. Like, you're literally sitting here scaring the life out of this woman. Like, I mean, what do you mean? And then when she's in the police station, she's like, give me a break. Like, oh, this woman should have. I mean, what are you supposed to do with people like that? How are you supposed to even react to that? If you would have came out normally, if they're already they're in the mood, in the mindset, we're going to play with this person. We're going to terrorize this person. So what are you supposed to do with that? How are you really supposed to comply with that? You come out and you're calm. They're going to try to pick at you. They're going to try to dig at you, especially if that older woman was more of an able-bodied man, and especially an able-bodied black man. I mean, they're going to have weapons drawn immediately as soon as this happens. And they wonder why people don't trust law enforcement all over the United States.
On their YouTube channel, the department says that they understand that the banter can be received as unprofessional, but that the officers' actions were within department policies.
This is going to be so fun. I love my job.
Listen, it's vitally important that we continue to spread the word on this type of behavior via content like this, just sharing it every time that we see it. Going out of our way to make sure that the nation at large sees that this is a real problem. And this wasn't even a situation with an unarmed black man. This was an older woman who's even more just physically less of a threat than a grown man. An older woman in her 70s who's, going through a mental crisis. No, even with people who are that little of a physical threat. We're looking at this type of bullying. We're looking at this type of terrorism. It's what it is. You're the people with the guns. You're the people with the authority and the power. We can't really stand up to you. We can't hit you back. You'll shoot us. Everyone knows that. You know what I'm saying? So it's really important that we continue to spread this, because there are good people in law enforcement. There really are. And we need more of them. And exposing this type of behavior really is some of the only way that we can change law enforcement at all, because we have to continue to paint the picture that this is what we're fighting against, because it is what we're fighting against.